Hey, what it do, what it do, what it do? This is your boy back with another one. This is Boxing Updates, brought to you by none other than the singing OG himself, KQKC Boxing Network. He's back. He will be back also in the ring on October the 9th. Yes, and he's wearing something special. Deontay Wilder said he'd be wearing something special to the ring for his rubber match against none other than WBC heavyweight champion Tyson Gypsy King Fury. And that's on Fight Night. We all remember last time the problem Deontay Wilder contends that his extravagant heavy costume caused before his last fight, having deterred him from planning on wearing a different elaborate outfit for his next ring walk. Now, Wilder explained during a Zoom call today, that he'll wear something special into the ring again October the 9th for his third heavyweight title fight with Tyson Fury. Now, of course, he go on and says that all of my fights have, since I became champion, it's nobody come out with a better dress, a better uniform than I. Now, that's what Wilder said in his interview on his Zoom call. Now, of course, and we're going to continue with that, he said. And we'll just have to see what I put on. It's going to be something special. It's going to be something that I dedicate this, to my people, my tribe. So look forward to seeing it. Now, of course, when Deontay Wilder said, my people, we're talking about the African American descent people. When you say my tribe, of course, being a Nigerian descent, of course, there are different tribes. There are different tribes in the continent of Africa. And yes, it is true. There are different tribes, and he can represent different tribes. Barack Obama, his father, was from Kenya. His father belonged to a different tribe also in Kenya. So, one thing about the African American people, we are very prideful people. We are very special people that take a very prideful way of how we approach where we come from. And that's the only thing Deontay Wilder's doing. Now, of course, you got your naysayers. You got those that don't like this type of action or talk. But, no, KQKC say, too fucking bad. That man can wear what he want to wear. But, it's a but in this hole. But as long as he doesn't use it as an excuse. At the end of the day. At the end of the day, it's cool to wear it. At the end of the day, just don't use it as an excuse. Simple. Bottom line. Common motherfucking sense. There we go. Now, a follow-up question. Now, this was asked by BoxingScene.com regarding the weight and details of his outfit for October the 9th. Now, it was not permitted because each outfit was limited to 2 questions apiece during Wilder's limited period of availability. Now, Wilder revealed following his 7th round technical knockout loss to Tyson Gypsy King Fury in February 2020 that his 45-pound costume contributed to him lacking energy from the start of their rematch. Now, I'm not going to go over that fight. I'm not going to analyze that again I'm not going to give you no conspiracy theories again. I'm not going to even lay out the conspiracies that we heard again. But this is a new day, and that's the past. Now, Wilder was widely criticized for mentioning the costume he chose as a contributing factor to his first professional defeat. Now, the former WBC champion did acknowledge during an interview. He did an interview again with BoxingScene.com 2 days after he lost to Fury that he wouldn't wear something nearly as heavy to the ring again. Now, I think I'm just going to have to make some adjustments with the accessories that's on there. Now, Wilder said in February of 2020, last year, my last couple of outfits, they had no weight on it. It was more styrofoam. Now, this time around, we added different heavy things. The skulls, the rhinestones that was on there. There was a lot of things that were designed on there that made it very, very heavy. You know, even with the mask, it had a battery packs in the mask. So it was quite a bit, you know. And I'm definitely going to change that up. That's something that I never, ever do again. Of course, the Tuscaloosa, Alabama native also admitted then that he had no one to blame but himself for choosing such a heavy outfit for his ring entrance that night. Now, Wilder will go on and say that when I first tried it on, I saw it as some type of weight to it. You know, it had some type of weight to it, you know, with the battery and shit like that. So, you know, but during that time, you get so excited and you want people to see it. But we immediately started feeling, okay, all right, we're going to have to put this uniform on a certain amount of time before we go out, even if we have to delay it a little bit before putting it on. But our timing wasn't perfect. We still had the uniform on about 10 to 15 minutes before walking out, and I was walking around with it. I just didn't have the helmet on. And when I put the helmet on and started walking around, it was a long ring walk. Due to the circumstances I was under, it immediately just drained my legs. And then you're talking about walking up the stairs to the ring with it on. It was almost like a workout. I didn't think it would affect me that much. Of course, Wilder also went on and said, but it affected me more than what I expected. Then, by him coming and leaning his body on me and pushing me down and put me in headlocks, and that played a part in affecting my legs as well. Now, of course, Caesar Sportsbook listed Fury 30-0 with 1 draw and 21 KOs as a 3-1 favorite versus Wilder. Now, of course, Wilder was 42-1 with 1 draw also, with 41 knockouts out of 42 wins. Just thought I'd throw that in there. Now, barely 2 weeks before their third meeting, the rubber match, Fury is 33 years old. Now, Wilder is 35, and they will headline a Fox Sports / ESPN pay-per-view show. That's going to be from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. Now, let me add this. Wilder's 35. Fury is 33. Both guys have a lot to prove October the 9th. I always told you all, when you reach that pinnacle of 37 years old, if you haven't accomplished what you wanted to accomplish in the sport of boxing, then it might not happen. Sure, you have fighters that go on and fight past 40. Sure, some has been successful, some have not. But when you get a late start in the game, like Wilder did, and like I said, you're 35. This is your last shot, Deontay. This is your last shot to prove to me, to the world, to all boxing fans abroad, that you have to make good on October the 9th. You must go in there and be the man that you say you are. You must go in there and defeat a man that is a 6'6", 6'7", that can box, that can move, just like a welterweight. But, again, Wilder has nuances. Wilder has a new foundation on life, on his boxing career, on taking it seriously, on getting his get back. Wilder has a new foundation on the things that he's been working on. Wilder was reported saying that he always had what he have now, but he fell in love with that right hand. Now, if I had a right hand like he have, being a knockout artist like he is, you wouldn't need nothing else but that right hand. That right hand got him through all his trials and tribulations in the ring. That's what that right hand did. That right hand brought him right here to this point on October the 9th. Now, October the 9th, he still have that right hand, but now he dig deep, he dig down deep and got in that toolbox. And now he has a little more to add to that right hand. But let's not forget, he will be facing Tyson, the Gypsy King Fury, who can box as a big man, who can lean on you as a big man, who can take the breath away from you, who can take your stamina away from you. We talking about big heavyweight action, October the 9th. You gotta be there or be square. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC Boxing Network, go ahead on and subscribe right now. Make sure you hit that bell icon. That way you will, I repeat, you will get notified each and every time I do a live stream, a video, a call-in show, calling a fight, and Sunday morning news show the morning after with Knockout Boxing 86 TV. Oh, I thank you for your time. Shout out to the almighty LDBC. Shout out to all my supporters. I thank you for your attention. I thank you for your dedication. And thank you for all your support. And with that, I am on to the next one. Peace.